everyone, this is Amanda from Amanda's Joy of Coloring. Today I'm going to share with you my completed pages for the months August and September. This right here in front of you is a buddy color with T from T's World of Adult Coloring. So this is my current whip. This is in Daydreams by Carlson. And I'm using these Arteza pastel pencils for this. But before we get into the completed pages, I just want to explain where I've been for the past couple months. It's been kind of hard for me to get to color a lot. I've been really busy with work and school. My daughter does online school. It is still a public school. It's not a private school. So she started that in August. And I have been working this new job since the end of May. So I've been adding more hours each week as I've been working. I started out working only 2 days a week, but now I'm working 5 days a week. So when I would work the 2 days a week, I would work 12 to 13 hours a day, and then now I'm only working about 8 hours a day because of school, but I'm closing. And so now, with me closing, I'm not getting home until about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And then, if it's on the weekday, I have to get up early to do the online school classes with my daughter, because I'm still required to be there for her as well. So it's just been kind of hard to get my sleep and get some coloring done as well. So her online school, she has a class that starts at 8:30. And she has a class connect that ends at 12:30. And then she also has school lessons that has to be done in between those times of those classes. But we usually are pretty quick. And we get her classes and her lessons all done by 1 o'clock, and then we have our lunch. So I do have a few hours in between, but lately I've been getting off later and later, so I would end up taking a nap after lunch. So it doesn't leave me a lot of time for coloring. But I've been trying to squeeze in as much as I can. I do love to color, so I try to get more done. But this is my page here in Daydreams by Carlson. Let me get my books out for August and September. And you'll see in a minute it's not a lot because I've only colored in 3 books, but I've just been really busy with work and all the day-to-day things. So let's see, I used one of these new magnetic clips to mark my page. So I did a couple of these flowers in August. And I used my Arteza pencils for the flowers here. And I also used the reference on the front to color these. And sometimes I do look them up as well. And so here is the other one. And this one is on this page, I think, right here. And this is the bluebell, but I colored them pink. I think they showed it pink. They showed it here, and it's purplish looking, but I looked it up, and they had on pink, so I went with pink. And I stopped there. So I did 3 pages in this book here, and this is the Dover coloring book, The American Wildflowers, by Paul E. Kennedy. And these really didn't take that long at all. And then I have this Rustic Autumn Scenes by Ava Brown. And this was a gift from T over at T's World of Adult Coloring. She was destashing. So this is one of her destash books. And I did this one here for September. And this is also for hashtag September Color Your Hoard 2022. I used all Sharpie markers on this. I kind of wanted a black cat, but with the tree stump and the tree being so dark, I decided just to leave it white. And so that's that one. Rustic Autumn Scenes by Ava Brown. And those were done in, the Wildflowers were done in August, so that's all I did in August. And then the Rustic Autumn Scenes was done in September. And then I also have Jury Box by Hannah Carlson. This one is also a buddy color with T from T's World of Adult Coloring. So we chose this page here. And I believe she did hers in yellow. Her house is yellow. If I have her picture, I'll put it up here for you to see. I decided to go kind of fall with the sunflowers here, and I got the apples. And so I was working on this all September, and so I did the page next to it as well. So I did the background first. I used all my Arteza pencils for this. I did use my pastel pencils for the caterpillar here and the crystals, and my white Sakura jelly roll for around the crystals there as well, and for the dots on this page. But that's all I did for the month of September. So I haven't been able to get a lot done. I'm going to try my best to get more done for October. I do plan on taking one more day off a week. So instead of 5 days, I'm going to start working 4 days instead. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I definitely want to try to go to 4 days. It's been kind of hard getting up during the week so early and only having like 5 hours of sleep, or maybe even 4 hours of sleep. So definitely cutting out one day might better help me to have more time for my hobbies. But also my husband had changed his day off. He was taking off a different day, and we worked. He had off that day, and then I worked. But now we take the same day off. And so now he's home when I'm normally coloring and recording video. So it's really made it hard when he's at home to record and do all my coloring things. With that being said, I have created my own little craft room space in our house. It might not be ideal for some, but we have this closet that we don't use, and so I put my bookshelf in here with my books and my supplies. So if anybody's interested in seeing that, I can definitely show that within the upcoming weeks. If you like to see my coloring space, I am still working out where I want things. I'm not sure exactly where I want everything, or how to make it more accessible and easier for me to use. So I'm still working on that. I would also like to say a big thank you to all of the people who had messaged me on Instagram and asked if I was okay. Am I doing all right? How are you doing? It is really appreciated. And I would just like to say thank you. It was more than one, and I don't want to really call just one person out. I had quite a few people message me on Instagram. So thank you for that. I really needed it. Thank you everyone for watching.